Now to a CBS News New York exclusive. Mayor Adams taps attorney Randy Mastro as his new first deputy mayor and promptly assigns him a number of tough tasks. Among them, building a new jail for those with mental illness. Political reporter Marcia Kramer sat down with them for a story that you'll see only right here.
Mayor must go! Mayor must go!
The year was 1995. Then Deputy Mayor Randy Mastro came up with a plan with Mayor Rudy Giuliani to rid the Fulton Fish Market of organized crime. Now, 30 years later, Mayor Adams is bringing Mastro back to city government as first deputy mayor to help him with a laundry list of problems because he says he's a proven fighter.
Just really willing to say, who's my client? I'm going to fight for my client. Now his client is 8.5 million people, and he's going to fight for them.
I believe in the power of government to do good and improve people's lives. It's not about right versus left. It's about right and wrong, and we're here to do the right thing for New Yorkers.
One problem on Mastro's to-do list is finding a solution to the closing of Rikers. Even a new report this week by an independent commission impaneled by the City Council says a new plan is necessary because there's no way Rikers can close by August 2027 as scheduled. Mayor Adams now tells CBS News New York that one of the new community jails that are planned has to be dedicated to inmates with mental health issues.
It was a flawed plan previously, and we have to be honest about those 51% that are dealing with mental health issues, 20% are severe, and start talking about one of those jails, as I stated, turn into a state-of-the-art mental health facility.
Since there has been intense community opposition to the new lockups planned for Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, and the Bronx, I asked the mayor where he planned to house the mentally ill. Would that jail that was dedicated to mental health would be on Rikers, or would it be one of the four, or would it be yet another location that has to be found?
That's part of the conversation. We are open to solve the problem, and we're not going to dig into just one place and be closed-minded.
People with mental health issues are a huge problem for the correction department. Of the roughly 7,100 inmates on Rikers, 3,870 people have mental illness and 1,400 have severe problems, according to the independent commission.
And that's why we need the forward thinking of someone like Randy.
I think everyone is starting to face certain realities and acknowledge certain facts, and we have to use our common sense.
Marcia, I'm curious, with Mastro now in place, how do you think this will affect the mayor's re-election plans?
Well, actually, he told me that having Randy Mastro on board will probably let him get out in the campaign a little bit more. He told me he was looking forward to getting out and talking to people, shaking hands, and, as he put it, kissing babies. But he also told me that you can expect some unusual twists and turns as the election season heats up. And I have to point out that he had some pretty veiled but not so subtle criticism of a governor he didn't name, who he blamed for almost everything, including the public safety issues, homeless crisis, and other things. And he said that we have to, what he called, blame previous governors for impacting public safety. Now, we have to point out that Andrew Cuomo, when he was governor, signed the bill that allowed people to get out on bail, the bail law. So the mayor is blaming previous governors for that. Now, when he did talk about the fact that he has to, and I quote, "We have to fix the problems of previous governors." So
just the previous governors, and there's only one previous governor that's in the race right now.
Yeah, I think that would be the case.
Exactly. All right, Marcia, thank you. Really interesting interview. Thank you for bringing that to us.